it can be pretty hard to take risks sometimes. Like, it's just difficult, especially like higher magnitude risk. You start to like overthink of just what could go wrong and like the magnitude of the true things you're sacrificing. Because with every risk there is a sacrifice. But like if you don't risk anything, you also don't gain anything. Like I know it can sound really cliche and like you've heard it a lot. Like, oh, I know, man. But like generally people like they don't apply it in their lives. Like I guarantee you're only a couple more failures away from your big win. Like you, for all I know, you could be failing today, but tomorrow you're gonna be thriving, and the next day after that you're thriving. You're thriving for a while. But I mean, the thing that scares people the most about like truly going after what they know deep down that they can do with their life is just other people's opinions. Just due to the fact that it's not socially accepted to be, you know, just risking your life instead of focusing on a stable career. You know, like my parents want me to do that. They just want me to go to college, have a stable career, and just live out my life. Because, obviously they're immigrants, and seeing firsthand how hard they had to work and how much they sacrificed, obviously they're going to drive me to just, you know, not go through what they did. And I obviously respect that heavily because, I can be in their shoes and I can respect that, you know, they don't want their child to live like that. But I'm telling you that the more you protect yourself from like the hard things that you avoid doing every day, like the more you're just delaying like your growth. Because if you don't do the hard things, how are you supposed to grow? How are you supposed to know like how capable of things you really truly are? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just so important to just not get caught up in the stereotypes that you need to follow what everybody else tells you to be. Like if there's something deep down that you know you can be doing and that you also like want to do for the rest of your life, the cost of not following your dreams is just clocking into a job you have to force yourself to go to every day. And yeah, you're gonna spend the rest of your life wishing that, I should have taken that risk. Because when they're gone, like, do you want to be remembered by your parents as an extraordinary, like, one of the first to ever do it in your bloodline and be that example? Or do you just want to be here? There's two choices every day when you wake up. You can either strive to, like, break the ceiling, or you can just simply just be at the jar. And I mean that in the sense that if you guys have ever seen that one video where they put a bunch of crickets in the jar, crickets, they're unbounded when they're not put in a jar. They can jump as high as they want. But when they're put in a jar with a ceiling on it, they're only able to jump as high as that ceiling. But when that jar is removed, the lid is removed. When the lid is removed, they only jump as high as the lid was. So don't let other standards just put limits on your dreams and your goals. Because you're not bounded by anything but your own opinions. I'm telling you this right now, like, the only thing stopping you every time is your own opinion. It's not other people's opinion. It's not what other people say. Obviously that could have a big influence on you, but deep down it's just how you perceive everything that comes to you and just how you're able to process it. Like, do you have true thick skin and you're willing to take failure? And you're like, okay, I failed. This is on me. I'm going to take accountability. But I'm also going to learn from it. Or are you going to be like, oh, my life sucks. Everybody hates me. It's always my fault. Life is so hard. Like, if you're the person I just described, like, I really want you to... Okay, I'm one of those people too. Like, whenever, I'm not trying to personally attack anybody, but I'm just telling you, like, humility and just keeping your life simple to just, okay, what do I need to do? I'm going to write it down. How am I going to do it? Plan. I'm going to go every day just living the best I can, not putting any limits on myself. That's what you should strive to do, bro. Don't die some ordinary person. Like, even if you're not socially accepted now, you will be later.